It's wizard time, mother fireball! Hi guys, how's it going? It's your boy Roar. We are here with It's Wizard Time Volume 3 by Punky Doodles. Absolutely phenomenal group of people. Very, very funny. I love all their stuff. I've checked out a couple of their things here and there, and I've been needing to hear Fireball. I've needed it, folks. So if you're excited like I am, leave a like on this video. Link to this is going to be in the description. Go support the people that made this, and let's down a liter of coffee and just jump into it.
Do you want to know why he's not texting you right now?
It's wizard time, motherfucker! Fireball!
Fireball!
It'd be so much more fun if they let weaker classes just have random weapons.
Prepare yourself, wizard, for my blade is sharpest in all the land. Six swords, shitheads! Check out this gun!
We should be safe at this
Nice.
distance, right? Yeah, that wizard doesn't have a spell with enough range to get us, so... Wait, what the hell is he holding?
Cast 50 caliber magic missile!
Nice. The only thought that I have with that idea of classes that have random weapons, I think it's great if you keep changing it out every time. So for like every story, it's a dice roll. One of the things I love about Mario Kart, right? There's no stake in what kind of weapon you get, right? Because if there was any reason, or if you decide to stick with, oh, this wizard always gets this type of gun or whatever, well then you don't really, it's not balanced, is what I'm getting at. So.
Red, my wand can cast spells. Oh my goodness, that's not my wand, it's a Glock. What the hell?
What the
Probably out cheating. Me. No! I've been...
Pondering the orb of the ancients, and it says, your sword!
Aw, she seems to have heard that before. She's like, okay, original. It's like someone telling me, oh, you're a white rapper, you don't know how to rap, and I'm like, wow, haven't heard that anywhere at all. Cool, very original. Owie, ow, Kelly, ooh, and I'm 45 and I'm still outselling you. Anyway, let's keep going here.
By the realms, this dragon piss live resonates gun!
So welcome to Jamrock, camp where the thugs
No! I was like, where are you going with this? So I guess resin is another word for what they have in the, whatever the heck it is that you smoke. I don't smoke. I actually never have. I smoked one cigar years and years ago. But other than that, never smoked cigarettes, never smoked weed, none of that stuff. And I kind of, every 5 or so years, I kind of sit back and go, wow, I just never did any of that. That's interesting. But yeah, that would be really scary back in the day to be like, yeah, we don't have any sort of regulatory system to point out whether this thing will be good for you or not. Just smoke it. And dragon piss. Ooh, yuck. Oh no.
Batman!
What? You are now Batman. So what, I can, fight crime and I'm super, super rich? Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Hey, son, are you winning? Dad, no! Oh, my God! Hey, honey, have you seen your father? Mom, no way!
No, my parents!
Okay. I mean, I figured they were going to do that because the guy was sitting there like, yeah, you're rich and yeah, you're powerful. Cool. Obviously, there has to be a point to that. I thought he was saying, instead of Batman, I thought he was meaning like bat wings to kind of keep everything with the testicular area. But, okay. They really had to go there with the ra-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Oh.
What?
Oh. Yay! Oh. Happy birthday, though. Good job. Or good job. Hope you have a good day. That's what I mean. What's he angry
I think
about?
the new guy's a wizard. What makes you say that?
Terry, where the fuck is my
Yeah, I listen to ASMR.
All sexy magicians radio.
Whoa.
Cast Imagine Dragon.
Oh.
Waking up.
Okay, that looks pretty funny. I can't argue with that. Here's my thought, though, too, because I know for whatever reason, Imagine Dragons is still the poster child to laugh at. What is it? I'm trying to think of an analogy, and it just doesn't work. Basically, the one that everyone likes to pick on. I'm going to say this. I care more about the intent of the artist than whether or not everyone likes the style, right? Like, even if I don't like the person's style, if I know that they are integral in what they're doing, then it's like, okay, I can respect what you're doing. But if you're doing it just, for the thrill of like, oh yeah, this is popular and, I know I'm going to make a lot of money off doing this, I don't have any respect for that, So I don't know Imagine Dragons personally. I feel like some of their songs are very agreeable and like, we've all felt like, there's parts of us that we don't want people to get close to, don't get too close. It's dark inside, something like that. But I don't know. I guess, some people really think that, hey, if it's made a certain way, then I won't like it. Same thing with metal. And I've never understood that. It's like, come on.
You stand before the Council of Eldritch Judgment. The Council
Eldritch
has
Judgment.
rendered its verdict upon thee. You should
Very
stop
nice.
worrying about that thing you're worrying about. And
Okay.
get yourself a sweet treat instead. The Council has spoken!
First of all, absolutely loved the voices right there. That was so cool. I immediately felt very calm. I was like, oh, okay. The only thing with the sweet treats is I have gone for almost 2 weeks without any candy or soda or energy drinks. Coffee is the only route that I give myself any grace with that, and this hardly has any sugar in it. And even if it did, it's going to be a lot less than what I would normally consume. So I'm going to have to say no to the sweet treat. However, though, I will, give myself a nice pizza or something, something tasty to eat.
Oh, look, a shooting star. I'll pass. What? Wizards can't really wish on shooting stars, or anything, really. Why not? Well, that's how it works. The price for learning magic is that you become responsible for your own magic. No more lucky breaks, no more synchronicity, no more spontaneous moments of quiet wonder. You have to do it all yourself, and in exchange, you get to shoot fireballs out of your hands. Was it worth it? Fuck yes. I'd like to think the...
That's interesting. I would have never thought about that. Those are the distinctions. There's the people who they study, and then there's the people who they're given a lucky break, or they're given some form of, hey, if I connect with this or I do this thing, then I get these powers. That's really cool. I like that idea. I like that distinction. I would have never thought about that.
reason why mages live in towers is just by accident. Mages live in normal houses, but their magic does weird stuff to their home and stretches the house up into a tower.
Ooh.
It's also why powerful mages tend to have really big hats and overstretched robes. This could extend to why mages don't wear metal armor. It'll just stretch and grow and get too heavy to use. A mage's staff is just their first one, but stretched. Please stop asking me about
No
mage
way.
penises. Dumb D&D.
I wouldn't have even thought about that, but that's really cool though. That it just basically does all these things with your living space and your clothes and everything. That's why they have huge hats, huge staves, all that stuff. That's cool. Because then you can go really, really far with that. There's always that concept of a deity or something like that that essentially is just this giant mass that is unmoving and it's kind of lived forever. You can never really kill it. You can just kind of put it in a dormant state because it doesn't exist the way that other things do, right? So by that same logic, you could have this ginormous, like, what was that one house? The Etterbury house or something like that? Where the lady... the Winchester mansion, whatever it's called, that lady just built it all over the place to try and appease these spirits. So imagine it's just this ginormous, completely ridiculously geometric house. And that's just where the wizard is. And he's just, the staff turns into a tree or something. That would be really, really cool.
Warlock concepts. A warlock who's basically a harem anime protagonist. Their patron is a collection of 3 to 5 inexplicably hot eldritch monstrosities whose effect...
Okay, I'm not here to yuck the yum here of anyone, but I will have my opinions.
is a collection of 3 to 5
Who's going to look at that and be like,
inexplicably...
Who's gonna try and tango with that? I'm just saying.
Eldritch monstrosities, whose affections the
That
world
one I
must
can see.
precariously balance, lest any one of them establish a definitive claim upon their soul. Fairy tales and fantasy.
Ooh,
Two
that's
types
actually
of people go
interesting.
in towers: princesses and wizards. Princesses
Oh.
are placed there against their will or with the intention of keeping them safe. This is
True.
very different from wizards who seek out towers to hone their sorcery in solitude. I would like
Right.
a story where a princess is placed in an abandoned tower that used to belong to a wizard, and so she spends long years learning the craft of wizardry from the scraps left behind and becomes the most powerful magic wielder the world has seen in centuries, bursts out of the tower and wreaks glorious, bloody vengeance on the fools that imprisoned her. That would be my kind of story. At the ADHD wizard meeting.
Dude, Zach, you gotta patent that, or I'm gonna make a story about it. That would be so cool. I love that idea. Oh my gosh, that actually gave me tingles. That just makes me think of like in sci-fi situations, right? And I think it's one of the things a lot of people liked with the Nier Automata. Besides the obvious, 2B, I get it. Okay, I've been on the internet. I know how things work. But aside from that. Aside from that, you get the whole sci-fi situation where you basically have to try and scrap through what's left after the apocalypse and try and uncover what things were or all that sort of stuff. I find that very, very interesting. I love that kind of stuff, though, where it's like you kind of have to work towards, hey, what's left in this situation? What can we scrounge together? I really, really like that stuff. Anyway,
Sometimes I just
the ADHD. The ADHD wizard meeting. Oh, as someone with ADHD, in case you haven't noticed, this will be interesting.
At the ADHD wizard meeting.
Oh boy.
Sometimes I just find it difficult to hocus focus. Have you tried abracadabrol? It's a material component for spells requiring concentration.
What the hell?
You want to buy?
Have you tried abracadabra? I find that sounds like such a an inner circle, like we all know that term. Like what is it? I can't even think of the word, but I feel like saying, oh, it's hard for me to hocus focus. That sounds like something people in the inner circle of ADHD wizards would all understand of each other. It's almost like a code of like, yeah, I'm going through it right now. I can't hocus focus. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Buy a magic sword? The wizard said. What's it do? Well, it glows when it senses danger. And why is it glowing now? The wizard shrugged. The anxiety blade glittered uneasily. This sword sucks. You said it glows when danger is near. And, the wizard said, it always glows. Yes. It has sharp edges. I always imagine D&D.
That would make a great like one-off joke in a D&D campaign.
Wizards to be a bit like wine purists. We need a fire spell now. Oh, well, this is interesting. Agnes is scorcher? Incendiary cloud. Mayhaps a quick Esson de Meteores. If that's not too robust at this time of day.
That could actually be really interesting because there's that whole concept of certain cultures even having different views on alcohol and all that. I just watched a video with Rora Pantera and Cecilia Emmergreen where they were joking about summoning, like if you were German and you were summoning beer, your spell would be, I forgot how it was pronounced, but it was basically saying no beer until 4 p.m. because that's kind of a cultural thing with them of like, hey, don't do day drinking, wait until at least 4 p.m. because you should be at school or studying or, doing your job, don't drink until after that. And just how they did it in a sing-song way was really, really cool. So that could be very, very interesting. I even had a character, and then like most of the other characters I make, I'm really excited with it, and then for some reason it falls away. I just don't like it anymore. I don't know why. But she is an emotion sommelier. So she bottles up emotions, enjoys messing with people in order to get certain flavors and aromas and what have you. But yeah, it's fun. I like that kind of stuff.
Chair of the Wizard. As chair of the Wizard Council, As chair of the Wizard Council... As chair of the Wizard Council, I think staff should be illegal during these meetings. I thought this was the staff meeting.
I thought this was the
this shop has
staff
everything
meeting.
my heart desires. Spooky shopkeeper. Yes, I will warn you, every item comes with a price. Yeah, I know how shops work. The price may be more than you expect to pay. Yes, I know how US taxes work too. Shopkeeper, increasingly exasperated. I'm trying to tell you that I'm evil and offering these wares with no regard to the harm they will do. You know what capitalism is too, goddammit? Guy who...
I would argue, I mean, literally speaking, it's not, people put the cart before the horse with capitalism and things like that. It's the same reason how people throw around the word Nazi related to anyone that they don't like, and feeling like you're at all oppressed under anything that they say. Well, it's Nazis. No, it's not. That's not how that works. No, it's not. It's not. Okay. Anyway, point is, yeah, capitalism, it seems to do, it does have a gun to the back of everybody's head with, like, if you're not constantly making money, if you're not constantly doing this kind of thing, you're not going to succeed. But at the same time, there's so many companies intermingled with that choose to not regulate things, choose to not be honest with people about side effects, choose to not do those things. That is their prerogative, instead of it all being encapsulated under that geoeconomic system. I'm just saying, I personally like capitalism. Even as someone who's just kind of, getting by right now, I like the idea of, hey, the more you work at something, the more you save up, the more you do these things and put yourself out there, the more, whatever. You can all argue with me in the comments, okay?
Hates magic so much. I mean, absolutely detests it with all his heart, that it just has no effect when used on him. Magic is stupid. You gotta be the lamest dork alive to use it. Wizard on the verge of tears after failing 8 consecutive times to cast lightning bolt on this guy. No, it's not. It's not, man. Divination specialists are often portrayed as passive servants of fate. Shuck the stereotype by playing yours as a bit more proactive. Wizard, yeah, I foresee that before the next full moon, this house will be nothing but charred ruins. Are you sure? Wizard, throwing a lit torch in the house's window. Yeah, pretty sure.
That is really, really funny. It makes me think of that meme of, I am no longer going to be preying on your downfall. I will actively participate. It's like, yeah, you can... I don't know if it's going to be in this compilation, but there was also that other great redirection that they did with that trope of, oh, before the next full moon, this is going to happen. This wizard is like, oh, this princess, she'll die on the night of her 16th birthday. And the princess is like, so what you're saying is I'm essentially immortal up to that point. And say she's like 14 or something. And they're like, technically. And they're like, okay, so I'll just do whatever I want then until that point. I'm not going to die. It's like, oh, interesting.
Stand before the Council of Eldritch Judgment. The council has rendered its verdict upon thee.
If your bae is leaving you on red, don't sweat it, King. She's not ghosting you.
She'll slide back into your DMs when she's done being a boss. The council has spoken!
Interesting. If that ever happened to me, I would believe that. But no, I literally just was set up by a friend of mine with someone who they really liked, had similar beliefs as me and all that sort of stuff. And she ghosted me for a couple days. And in my head, I mean, I've been broken up by many times. So I was just like, okay, I smell where this is going. And she texts back. She goes, oh, I feel like I, kind of rekindled my feelings for someone else. And I was like, all right. I was like, I'm good with all this stuff. I don't need this anymore. No, thank you.
Hello, is anybody home?
Who goes there?
It is me, the chosen one.
Fireball!
Why do 90% of all medicines sound like cool wizard names?
'Tis I, Benadryl the
Benadryl.
It is I, Zyrtec, the Almighty.
Zyrtec.
Who will match for Xanax, the wise. Mucinix, the mighty.
Wait, how did you know?
Why did I immediately think, because he had his back turned, that we would realize where all the power had gone? And he seems like this, but then he turns around. Whoa! Oh my gosh, that makes me think of some ridiculous character art that I just saw. We're not gonna go into that.
How much health I had.
I can see it above your head, the pink bar. Oh shit, I'm so sorry.
You're pressing me again.
I need to put the book away.
Why do 90% of all medicines sound like cool wizard names? Miralax, the great protector of the rings.
Placebo, master of illusion.
Behold, Pepto, abyssal, tamer of the depths.
I love the situation, the areas that they're in, to give us nods to what it is. Pepto, related to digestion. He's in a cave of sorts that, looks like an intestinal tract. The master of illusion, placebo. That's really cool.
I, Ambien the dreamer. I am
Ambien.
the raiser of the once dead.
Wow.
Raiser of the once dead. That's horrible. That is so horrible. Obviously, when you get old, blood flow changes and everything. But as someone who worked as a CNA at a nursing home, let me tell you right now, there were some old dudes past 70 that still had it all working. And it was like, oh, anyway.
I gave you a lock of my hair to take with you on your quest, and you can't even respond to my scroll. I think it's funny. Like, I'm so over dating wizards, dude. All they're ever like is like fireball, fireball, fireball. Why don't you take me to the ball, huh? I'm done.
Get facts, girl. Go off, queen. Bash.
Oh, would you do that?
Well, I thought it would be funny.
Everything's on fire!
And yet somehow I am entertained.
And it makes me laugh.
Come on, you're gonna look at me and tell me that wasn't funny.
Dude!
Okay. I admit I may have went a little overboard.
A little? I thought it would be funny.
Again, we circle back.
A completely normal trip to the grocery store.
How the fuck did we get here? It was supposed to be a normal trip. Why does this always happen? We were just supposed to get bread.
You're surrounded by a vampire, a werewolf, and a chain demon. This is it. The moment I've been waiting for. I cast Greater Polycule!
Oh.
Do you mean Greater Polymorph? I do not. No.
It would be so easy to destroy you in spells.
Yeah, hit a spell then.
I hit my favorite one. Fireball!
Yo, that's not a spell. You just drinking fireball. A spell.
That was a good one.
You don't have magic.
That was a good one.
Drinking fireball.
Fireball!
No, you're not doing anything. Those are just fireballs.
I'd like to think a lot happened.
What just happened?
I'm a lot happier now.
If you're...
I love the semantics of it. Nothing happened. I think a lot did happen. What's going on? I'm a lot happier.
Very, very stupid. How can you possibly realize that you're very, very stupid?
Oh,
You'd
no,
have to
we're
be
back in the,
relatively intelligent to realize how stupid you are.
Do you want fries with that?
Where I'm from, we call fries potato Jeremy's.
Where the fuck are you from?
Can you not post not safe for work?
Come to my home uninvited and tell me how I should arrange my furniture. What a fool you are! Skeleton Divine Death Blast!
Wow, Skeleton Divine Death Blast. I should start another metal band and call it that. No, I shouldn't. New spell. Whoa, bro got atomized.
The only way to destroy the ring is to bathe it in the same fires that gave it form. A blast.
No, I don't feel like you're hearing me.
What the heck?
Same fires that gave it form. A blast.
No, I don't.
A blast. Oh my gosh.
I don't feel like you're hearing me. I didn't ask how big the room was. I didn't ask if we had finished evacuating the orphans. I said I cast fireball.
You stand before the Council of Eldritch Judgment.
Okay.
The Council has rendered its verdict upon thee.
Oh no.
You are probably more dehydrated than you realize.
Put the phone down
and get yourself some water.
The council has spoken.
Thank you. I do think, I to be honest, I think it's really, really cool that people make this type of content. I know some people would look at it as, oh yeah, it's just basic life lessons. You know how many of us just don't even think about it half the time? You know? There's this one lady I saw on Twitter that does content. It's like blurred out in the background, but it's like one of those jumping games with Minecraft or whatever. And then it just has some of her PNG visuals that overlap. And she just talks very calmly and just talks about encouraging things. The stuff that I've heard from her, I haven't watched everything, but mostly it's like, men, you know, we know that, you know, a lot of you are so strong, and you know, you keep putting yourself, you keep being so hard on yourself when you're just trying your best. And I think it's sad that people don't appreciate you for all that you're doing. And just little things like that. Dude, do you know how many of us, like, we're a touch-starved culture as it is? And I'm not arguing that it's phones or social media. It's just a lot of us are so scared to actually connect by any means. So hearing any sort of like, hey, here's a way that we're checking in on you. Here's a way that we want to make sure that you're doing okay. Like, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Valentine's Day. If you haven't already made a deal with an ancient deity to bestow upon your girlfriend the ability to talk to wild animals.
Oh.
It's too late. That spell takes ages.
Oh no. Oh
Show me the face of my greatest enemy. What? Oh. Shit. By the age of 30, you should have full suit of armor, thundering orb, goblin scum, big sword, cursed amulet, great despair.
Oh no.
Otherwise, the villagers will not respect you.
Oh my gosh.
I want to be an evil wizard, but I keep choosing kindness.
Oh no.
Does anyone have advice? Cursed amulet.
Oh, for sure. Cursed amulet.
He's so excited.
Downright pervert!
I mean, that does kind of make it easier on your mind, you know? You just do what the amulet tells you. Okay, cool. So, you know, I might want to choose kindness, but hey, I gotta do what the amulet says. I didn't make the rules.
That I can't enjoy a bagel right now. On account of the curse?
On account of the curse.
Can you two stop mentioning my curse? There's girls on this website.
What? What?
I cast. Stop being mean to me. I do not have PTSD.
Okay.
That is all just the wizard's curse.
Interesting.
The wizard is my father, but that is not relevant.
The crossed arms.
I'd love to stay.
I'm sorry, that just made me giddy for a second. That's yeah. I was a psychology major. Okay, I love the idea of just kind of realizing, yeah, no, I don't have any problems. Oh, I was actually really happy when I got my DCM copy. And my mom, who even studied psychology, was like, I've never known anyone to be excited about that. But I wanted to understand things. I'm like, sweet! I have like 5 different problems.
But the prophecy foretold some absolute bullshit!
Oh no! That just made me think of a picture I saw. It was needlework. And it said, "This too shall pass, but like, what the fuck? It's like, yeah, okay, well, this is life happens.
Don't care. Didn't pass. Plus, the sleeves of your wizard robe are embarrassingly long.
Oh no! I for some reason thought it was going to go into the don't care, didn't ask, plus my ass claps when I walk. Like, whoa!
Cast staph infection.
Uh-oh.
Gah! I cast random explosion.
Uh-oh.
Okay, when...
Yeah, yep.
Cast. I'm very proud of you.
Oh!
Counter spell. I think you're awesome.
Thanks, man.
I got you, bro. I cast piece of popcorn stuck in your teeth you can feel with your tongue but not your finger. I cast
You
9
animal.
calculus class. Oh shit. I cast
Dude.
testicular torsion. I cast manual breathing.
Uh-oh.
I cast
Oh.
Merry Christmas.
Aww.
Santa Claus, the greatest wizard of us all.
Aw, look at that art though.
Then the druid starts to focus. The earth is their guide, no hocus pocus. You watch a storm cloud gather in the sky, find something to hide behind. Feel the air charge.
I like the doom when they go down.
While they don't care if they get ya. You should have rolled a higher number on your deck, say thunder.
Dude, still, Imagine Dragons. I love this song. Woo! Woo! I love that. Dude, that song though, it doesn't matter how many times I've heard it. And believe me, as someone who has worked in retail, I know what it's like to hear a song 1,000 times over, and you can really feel like it's an okay song, and then you're like, okay, I'm kind of over it. And then there's songs that you don't like, that you're like, oh my gosh, every single time I hear you talk about how all you care about in life is getting that girl, I hate you. I hate you, and you need to have more important things to do in your life. Every time I hear Thunder by Imagine Dragons, I'm just like, dude. It just, especially when that first chorus hits, that first bridge, the little chip tune, thunder, boom, 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 boom. Like, come on, man, come on. It's always cool. I love it. Oh wait, what? Hey. Woo. Hey! Nice. Oh my gosh, I love that. That is so awesome. That was so cool. Amazing job on those guys' behalf. But anyway, that's all I got to say about that, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate this. These guys are so fun. I love that stuff. And if you enjoyed it, please type Fireball in the comments and go check them out in the description. Support them. And that's all I got to say about that. Thanks for watching.